Hello, good morning. I'm Dr. Bancha from University, Thailand. So I'm a little bit against the double bundle and the single bundle guys. So anatomy of the ACL never changed for a million years, but surgeons keep changing their concept. I will tell you the story. When I was orthopedic resident, he taught me to put the tunnel at 11 o'clock. And after that, when I was sport fellows, they teach me to put it lower to 3 o'clock. When I was teaching staff, they taught me to do two bundle reconstruction. So we get lost for a long time. The concept keeps changing, but the ACL never changed since dinosaur at that time. Until now, we still have the same ACL footprint. It's never changed. So debatable issue is single or double. Follow me. You will follow me finally. Cochrane Review 2012. No significant difference between functional outcome, pain score, adverse event, complication, and graft failure. But the double bundle groups seem to faster return, better IKDC, less injury, less injury to ACL or meniscus. But the single bundle group is safer, more reliable. Double bundle, sometimes you have double trouble. And pivot shift, also the instrumented testing is quite good for the single group. From these studies, they found that double bundle group did not result in better rotational or AP stability comparing to the single group. But the double bundle groups, they have extension deficit because the graft is too bulky in the notch. So this is a contraindication for double bundle. If you have single bundle tear, open physis, severe bone bruising, narrow notch or shallow notch, severe arthritic change, and multiple ligament injury. So my choice is single large bundle. How can I make it? So I take quadriceps and, I take gracillus and semi-T, 8 strands, to make a big size graft. Okay, most of my graft will be 8 to 9, sometimes 10. So you see that our graft is very thick but very short. So from the studies, we found that if the graft size is less than 8 millimeters, remember 8 millimeters, you have 6 to 7 times of graft failure. So your graft must be big. From this study, we found that the mean load of failure significant change after 8 millimeters tunnel. So another problem, especially in Asian population in Thailand, we have a lot of short limb, short ladies. How can we get that? You see that this graft is thick, but it's short. Okay, this is another patient. Okay, she is my medical student. She's quite short, but she has severe instability. She has severe pivot shift. So I get 6 centimeters of graft. You see, very short. So this is my graft. It looks like this. It's thick but short. So how to do that? First, I will put my scope to anteromedial, identify the ridge. This is the resident ridge. Your ACL should not be above this. So I recommend you to clean the femoral condyle. Sometimes you need the RF to clean it, to see your footprint. But sometimes it is fresh. You can see the footprint there. You mark the footprint. Okay, and you always read the tunnel, especially femoral tunnel, press fit. Press fit, because if you rim it too big, you will have telescoping effect, and also there's a small gap between your graft and your tunnel. So make your femoral tunnel foot press fit. I will go in femoral tunnel only 12. I have 2 years follow-up of short graft, short femoral tunnel. They have no problem. All of them are healed nicely. So in the past we thought that we need to put the tunnel in femoral tunnel a little bit long, 2.5, that's too long. That make your graft thinner. Okay, so just put it 12, that's enough. In the joint is about 25, on the tibia side is about 23, that's enough. Because I will put my screw close to the joint. So this is another study. I think that this study changed the world. Because we found that ACL is not double bundle anymore. It is single. And also it's very flat. Attachment on the femoral side is like this. We call ACL the ribbon shape, flat ribbon shape. And attachment on the tibial side is mainly from the anteromedial, close to the tibial spine. So, how can we mimic the anatomy? First thing, I will read my femoral tunnel, not from far anteromedial. I read it from the anteromedial, close to patellar tendon. So you will have oblique limbing. When you get an oblique limbing, you will get bigger tunnel. You understand? When you go more perpendicular, your tunnel will be smaller because it's perpendicular. If you go more oblique, you get bigger tunnel, so you can cover more footprint, and you have less chance of cartilage injury. Okay? And the second thing is on the tibial side, I will make my tunnel close to the tibial spine and do the step rimming. Okay? If you rim it big at the beginning, maybe you can break your tibial spine. I recommend you to make a step rimming from smaller to bigger. Then you get a bigger size graft. Put in the tunnel, very fit. You must be rimming it very fit. And finally, you will get the graft like this. The graft should be horizontal, more horizontal, not too vertical. If you cannot see the triangular space between ACL and PCL, that means your graft is too vertical. This is the key, I think, very important. Okay, how to make the sieve-shaped footprint. So my trick is I put the guide into the tunnel, and this guide is putting at the posterolateral of the graft. So when you put the screw in, the screw will push the graft to anteromedial. You see here? The graft was pushed to anteromedial. When it pushed the graft to anteromedial, so your graft will look like C-shape, like the SIBO concept. Like that. And you have less problem of lateral wall impingement. You see here? The screw is there. Push the graft anteromedially. So in conclusion, anatomy of ACL never changed. Even the surgeon keep changing that concept. But now I stop changing. I prefer single large bundle anatomic reconstruction. Thank you.